And so at this time, when he's working at Memphis in the teens, early 20s, at that point there's the Division of Fines, right? Mm-hmm. Where the foreign mission, in this case, Fisher mm-hmm. working for the Penn Museum, gets to take back part of the material that's found.
Yeah.
How did they decide that?
So I think it was sort of a case-by-case basis. It was the system of what's called partage. So what was then called the Service des Antiquités was in charge of overseeing excavations in Egypt. They gave out the permission to excavate different sites. And usually what happened is, with this partage, is at the end of the season, the Cairo Museum, officials from the Cairo Museum would come to the site and they would choose what they wanted to have specifically for the museum or to retain in Egypt. And then the rest of the material that they didn't want would either be just reburied on the site or could be taken by the foreign institutions.
When you look at the size of some of this material, the columns, parts of the doorways, just imagine packing all of that up and shipping it back.
Incredible, hundreds of tons of limestone and
must have been
all kinds of small objects. Yeah, it was crates and crates, a whole steamer ship full of the Palace of Marantaw and other crates of material they'd excavated. It was the museum was really interested at that point. So one of the things that kind of spurred on the palace excavations was the Sphinx that had been excavated, which is in the Penn Museum. The colossal Sphinx that Ramses II that Petrie had found
a few years earlier,
a few years before, and which was then in Philadelphia. The director, Byron Gordon, was really interested in sort of expanding a sort of a grand architectural space to kind of exhibit the glories of ancient Egypt with big, impactful material. So that the palace certainly fit the bill for that.